Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Renee, and we're going to be doing another wall Pilates workout. This is going to be a full body 20 minutes Pilates workout, so get ready guys, and here we go. Starting off with a glute bridge abduction, but obviously this is a wall Pilates version. This is really going to help target your glutes as well as your inner thighs. So your feet should be flat against the wall and your feet should be together resting against the wall. As you raise your hips up off the mat, you're going to be putting all of the pressure on the balls of your feet, and then we're going to be extending our legs outwards and then bringing our knees back in together before lowering back down towards the mat. Doing these voiceovers in bed whilst my pasta cooks because I'm a multitasking queen and your girl is hungry because it's almost dinner time. Thankfully missed the worst of the cyclone. It hit further north from where I live, so I'm definitely thinking of you all further north, but it's definitely a cyclone season at the moment. I don't know what Mother Nature is doing, but I don't like her current summer plan at all. Wanted a hot girl summer, not a cyclone summer. Anyways guys, back to the workout. We're in the home stretch of this exercise, and 3, 2, 1. Next magic trick, or should I say wall Pilates workout, we're going to be doing some Pilates bicycle crunches. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Both of your feet should be resting straight against the wall. As you can see here, we're bringing our left elbow up to our right knee and our right elbow up to our left knee, and we're alternating each side here guys. We'll be here for another 15 seconds before moving on to some crunch pulses. I really find that the crunch pulses really help activate your deep core and pelvic floor. So a few more seconds of these bicycle crunches before now we're moving on to some pulses. As you can see, we're just bringing our left elbow up to our right knee and we're holding that position there, pulsing. This is really going to burn guys. A few more seconds of holding this position on this side, and then we're going to be switching over to the other side. So we bring our right elbow up to our left knee here, and again we're pulsing. We're really feeling that deep core activation. Unfortunately my pasta is still not ready yet, which means I can continue these voiceovers for now. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Next up, we're doing a glute bridge with an alternating wall crawl. This is really going to help target your legs again, guys. And 3, 2, 1. Starting off in tabletop position with both of your feet flat against the wall. As you can see, we're going in straight for a glute bridge raise. We're raising our hips up off the mat, and then we're crawling up the wall, and we're putting most of the pressure here on the balls of our feet before going back downwards and lowering our hips back down to the mat. We're going to be alternating this here for around the next 40 seconds guys. I wanted to mix things up a bit with this wall Pilates workout and give you some new exercises to do. Almost pasta time for me, and you bet I'm going to continue doing my voiceovers whilst I'm eating pasta. And a pro tip, if you're trying to get in more protein, switch to chickpea pasta. It has so much more protein in it, you can thank me later. Around 15 seconds left to go for this exercise. A reminder to take all of these movements nice and slow and controlled and really focus on your breathing. Pilates is definitely not something that should be rushed. Okay guys, and 3, 2, 1. Moving on to the straight-legged marching pose, but obviously this is a wall variation. We're going to be placing both of our feet flat against the wall on an angle, and here we go. You can see we're resting most of our body weight here on our upper body, so our shoulders as well as our upper back. Arms and hands should also be resting by your side on the mat. This is going to help create some extra stability for support. Bring our right knee all the way up to our chest and then placing our foot back down on the wall, and then we're bringing our left knee up all the way to our chest and back down on the wall. We're alternating each side here guys. This exercise not only targets your legs, but it also helps improve your core strength. Honestly had the worst chronic fatigue when I was filming this workout. It took me a good 3 days to recover from this 20-minute workout. Hope you all find these movements as effective as what I've found from doing them. One of my New Year's resolutions is to be more consistent with my wall Pilates uploads. I'm really trying to do 1 video a week for you all, so please leave a comment if that is something that you would like here on my channel. Okay guys, we've got a few more seconds. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Next up, we're going to be doing the Pilates scissor kick, but obviously this is a wall variation. We're really going to be using the wall to our advantage here. Here we go. Both of your legs should be straight out, resting on an angle against the wall. As you can see, we've just got the balls of our feet resting against the wall here, and we're just gently bouncing off the wall as we are alternating legs in the scissor kick position. As you can see, I have zero flexibility skills, so my legs are definitely not straight. They're more of a bent scissor kick. You can see my head and neck are raised up off the mat. This is going to help engage your core more. If you don't want to be holding your legs whilst in this position, you can always place your hands behind your head. I honestly found this to be more supportive for me. It's always important to listen to your body and do what works best for you. We've got around 15 seconds left on the clock here, guys. I know your abs are really sore right now, but just keep kicking. Clearly forgot to wear my long socks for this workout, and yes, I have instant regrets. We've got around 10 seconds left. Here we go, guys. Almost done, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, queens, we're about to do some crunches, but not regular crunches. We're going to be doing some crunch holds to really keep that tension nice and high. Here we go. Starting off in tabletop position with both of your feet flat against the wall. Your back should be flat against the mat with your hands behind your head, and we're going to be raising our head and neck up off the mat and really holding that tension there for a few seconds before lowering back down to the mat. A reminder that this movement should be super slow and controlled. We really want to keep that tension nice and high for this move. I would say that you want to at least hold this movement for at least 5 seconds before lowering back down towards the mat. What I like to call a slow burn Pilates exercise. That's not to be confused with the movie Saltburn. Still yet to watch that movie, but all I can say, it is quite literally taken up all of my TikTok feed and For You page at the moment, so I think I'm just going to have to watch the movie. Let me know in the comments if it is good. You'd technically all be thanking me at the moment because I've added in this low impact lazy queen exercise because the rest of the workout gets a bit spicy and intense. And here we go, guys. 20-second break, yes please, because the next movement is going to be focusing on your glutes as well as your legs. So I hope you're all mentally prepared for this. We're getting back into position against the wall. We're going to be raising our hips up off the mat, getting back into that tabletop position, guys. We've raised our hips up off the mat. We're going to be raising our left leg up vertically into the air, and here we go. Now going to be extending our left leg outwards and then bringing it back into the center and then doing some circles, alternating with this variation for 30 seconds on each side. If you really want to feel the burn more, you can try pointing your toes for this. Exercise is great for not only targeting your glutes, but also your hips as well as your outer thighs. Are you all putting in the effort to get this workout done today? But not only this workout, also my 28-day challenge. If you are completing it, I'm so proud of you all, guys. Okay, we're now switching sides, so we're now going to be raising our right leg vertically up, doing some circles before extending our leg outwards and then bringing it back in. Most common question I get asked is, Renee, where can I find your 28-day wall Pilates challenge? And that, Huns, is saved under my playlist on my channel. Got days 1 to 28 all there ready to go for you guys to complete. Okay, a few more seconds now, and 3, 2, 1. Going to want to now position yourself to be closer towards the wall. Your glutes should be right up against the wall and your legs should be vertically straight, and getting into position now. The wall Pilates variation that has become my new favorite. What we're going to be doing is extending our right leg out against the wall. So we're going to be sliding our heel against the wall, bring it back to the center, and then we're extending our leg straight out towards our chest before lowering it back down towards the wall, and then extending back outwards against the wall using just our heel. I honestly feel like I'm low-key in a Pilates reformer class when I do stuff like this. So this is a lot more low impact for all of my lazy queens out there. So we've now switched sides, so we're doing the exact same movement all over again, just on our left side. Mini leg series that we're doing at the moment is really going to help target your inner thighs. We have no expensive Pilates classes over here, just my free workouts on YouTube, getting you to all reach your fitness goals in the comfort of your own lounge room. Really want you to give it your all now, guys. We've only got a few more seconds left of this move before you get a nice break, and here we go. Going in for a bit of a quick stretch because the next movement is going to be very similar to the last. So we're getting our legs back vertically straight up. Now using our outer feet to slide up and down against the wall. As you can see, When we're lowering our feet down against the wall, your knees are to come outwards, and as we slide back up, your knees will be coming together. This is again going to be really burning your inner thighs here. Just been brought to my attention that another potential cyclone is now forming in the Coral Sea. This is your weekly weather update with Renee. Hope that doesn't turn into anything, because your girl has a lot of wall Pilates workouts to plan and film, and I need good weather and good lighting for that to happen. The news, the humidity here is quite literally no joke. I have to turn the air conditioner on as soon as I wake up, as well as all the fans, and as soon as I step outside that front door, you can all see behind me, literally dripping in sweat in less than 5 minutes. Okay, besties, just keep going. We haven't got long left for this exercise, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are now going to be moving on to a bit of a mini arm series, so we're going to be getting into a plank position now. So I'll give you about 15 more seconds just to get into position, because we're moving quite a lot here. I'm going to be starting off with some plank knee tucks to really help target them abs as well as your arms. So here we go, guys, and 3, 2, 1. Alternating both sides by bringing our left and right knee up towards our chest, but as you can see, we're not just bringing it up straight, we're bringing it up on an angle outwards. To be here for 1 minute in total. As you can see, I'm just using the wall for support here with my feet. I've got my heels resting against the wall as I bring my legs back out into that straight position, going to help assist you in making this exercise slightly more easy, although I still found it very challenging because my upper body's strength, I literally have none. So I have to have a rest break after 30 seconds because that's how weak my arms are. Okay, now getting straight back into it again. If you need to take rest breaks, that's more than okay, guys. Always listen to your body. Since this is a 20-minute workout, I definitely did have to take more breaks than I usually do. Okay, guys, we've got around 10 seconds left on the clock of this move. You're in the home stretch now. You have to stop before the timer does, like I did, and that is also okay, guys. Instead of having a 10-second break, I thought we'd jump into some stretching. We're going to be here for 1 minute in total. Do whatever kind of stretches you feel comfortable doing. Cat-cow stretch is definitely one of my favorites. We've got around 45 seconds now to just really catch our breath and really try and regroup after that intense exercise that we've just done. My arms were literally shaking at this point. After we've finished our stretching, we do have one arm exercise left to go, and that's going to be a walk to plank Pilates exercise that's going to really help target your abs as well as your arms. All wondering about my pasta for dinner update. It turned out better than expected. It was delicious, and now I'm just planning in my head what tasty treat am I going to have after dinner, because I can't go to bed unless I have dessert. Okay, queens, we have around 10 seconds left on the clock of stretching, and then I'm going to be demonstrating with you all. This exercise, we're going to be standing and bending forward, and as you can see, we're walking forwards into a plank position and then walking straight back out towards our toes. Really love this Pilates movement because it's really great to mix things up a bit with these wall Pilates exercises. This is a great way to build that upper body strength. So as you can see, we're really getting straight into that plank position. Reminded that this movement should be done nice and controlled. As you can see, my back is quite straight here. Get into that plank position before then returning back towards our toes. We're moving forward. As you can see, we are putting most of our pressure here on the balls of our feet before then returning back to both of our feet flat against the mat. Not sure who's more tired at this point, me doing this exercise or knowing that all of you are also doing this exercise at home. To be here for around another 15 seconds before then moving on to some more wall Pilates exercises. Officially now February, and you know what that means. New month, new goals. You can do this 28-day wall Pilates challenge because I believe in you, queens, and here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Now I have a 20-second break, so I'll give you all some time to get back into position on the mat, getting back into tabletop position now, so both of your feet should be flat against the wall. Except for this move, I want your feet on a wide stance with an outwards angle. And here we go, guys. And 3, 2, 1. We're now going to be doing some alternating crunches, but as you can see, this is a bit of a variation. We're going to be bringing our left hand up towards our right ankle. We're going to be doing 30 seconds on each side. This is really going to help activate your deep core as well as your upper abs. But you're all pretty exhausted after that arm series, so I thought for the rest of this workout, we're going to be doing some real low impact lazy queen moves. Low impact doesn't mean no impact. You're definitely still going to be feeling a burn. Now going to be switching sides. We're going to be bringing our right hand up towards our left ankle, and again our opposite hand behind our head for support here as we are raising our head and neck up off the mat as we move forwards towards that crunch position. Around 15 seconds left on the clock. I really want you to give it your all now, guys, because we've only got a few more minutes left of this entire workout. And 3, 2, 1. When you thought your abs couldn't possibly get any more sore, sorry huns, because we're now doing another ab exercise. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Placing both of your feet flat against the wall for this. As you can see, I've got my feet placed up higher on the wall, and what we're doing is we're bringing both of our hands up from above our head, and as we reach upwards, extending our arms outwards into a crunch position. Once we reach the top, we are really holding that tension. This is really going to help activate your abs even more. Neutral spine has clearly left the chat. It was nowhere to be seen in this footage, but you can all learn from my mistakes. You really want to ensure that your back is flat against the mat. This is really going to help engage your core more. You can see here my back is way too arched, and that is something that we do not want to see here for this exercise and for the majority of Pilates movements. Another pro tip, make sure that you are far away from any furniture, because as I'm raising my arms up over my head, I am pretty much knocking into that little unit next to me. Now going to be moving on to the frog position. This is one of my go-to favorite Pilates exercises. I'm so excited for this move, and here we go. Starting off with your back flat against the mat, as you can see, your head and neck should be raised up off the mat with your hands behind your head for support. We've got both of our legs extended outwards towards the wall together. We're resting our heels against the wall, and as you can see, both of our feet here are on a wide angle, and what we're doing is we're bringing our knees in towards our chest, and as we do this, both of our knees should come apart before extending back outwards towards the wall. Your knees should come together. Again, we're using the wall here for support by resting our heels against the wall as we stretch back outwards. Movement is great for your legs, especially your inner thighs, as well as targeting your abs, so it's basically a win-win, and we love a good win-win when it comes to wall Pilates. We've got around 10 seconds left on the clock for this move. You're doing great, guys. Just a little bit longer before we get that nice 10-second break, and here we go. Now moving on to another ab exercise that's also going to be targeting your legs as well. We're going to be doing some single-legged straight kicks, and here we go, guys. Pretty much in the same position. Again, your back should be flat against the mat with your head and neck raised up off the mat with your hands behind your head for support. But for this movement, we've got both of our legs extended out towards the wall. As you can see, my entire foot is resting against the wall, and what we're doing is we're bringing one leg up and then back down towards the wall, and then bringing the other leg up and then down towards the wall. Around 30 seconds left to go of this exercise, and I just realized, because I just checked my YouTube and we're about to hit 200,000 subscribers on my channel, and I just wanted to say thank you to anyone that has subscribed. If you're currently doing this workout and you're not subscribed, I think you should definitely all subscribe after trying this workout. I'm going to be posting new Pilates workouts every single week here on my channel in 2024, and hopefully many other years to come. Keep kicking, a few seconds left to go, and 3, 2, 1. Thank goodness it is 10-second rest break time, because your girl was struggling big time. Next up, we're doing a glute bridge leg lift with an extension, so getting into position now. Starting off by placing both of your feet flat against the wall, we're going to be lifting our left leg vertically straight up into the air as we raise our hips up off the mat, and then we're going to be extending our leg downwards and then bringing it straight in towards our chest into a marching pose. and then we're going to be alternating this Pilates variation that's really going to help target your glutes as well as your legs. We're going to be here for a few more seconds before then moving on to the other side. So now we're switching over to our right side. Low key loving these variations that I've put together of some of the most classic wall Pilates moves that I absolutely love. It only helps create variation in your wall Pilates workouts, but it also is hopefully a bit more challenging for you to do. Okay guys, we've got around 10 seconds left on the clock for this move. I really want you to give it your all because this is our second last exercise for this entire workout. We're officially in the home stretch. Still have one last spicy variation for you all to do that's really going to help target your abs. You're combining single and double leg raises. Let's go. You all secretly feel like quitting at this point because we're up to the last minute and I bet you're all really tired, but we must keep going. Starting off with our back flat against the mat. As you can see, we're doing some single and double leg raises. Love that the wall is really assisting us through this movement. As you can see, we're mostly resting just our toes and balls of our feet against the wall, especially when we're bouncing off the wall to really bring our legs up into that vertical position. I am happy to announce that we only have 30 seconds left on the clock, and you know what that means. It's the final countdown. Okay, now we have more like 15 seconds left on the clock, so really now is the time that you give it 110%, queens. You can do it. I know your abs are killing right now, but we're almost finished this entire workout, and here we go, guys. And 3, 2, 1. Yay, we did it. We finally finished another at-home Pilates workout. I'm so proud of you all.